What's going on, people? You already know what time it is, man. Once again, it's your boys coming at you from the studio, man. I'm your boy, Cigar Mick.
Cigar Banker, what's good?
It's time for another Cigars and Conversation with the Puffer Minute, y'all. This is how we do. So we shooting from a little different location today. I mean, we in the location, but a different location within the location. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, why don't you tell the family what's going on, huh?
Man, this is cool, though, right? Because we get to show people what the VIP section
No
looks like,
doubt,
right?
no doubt.
So if you didn't get your box, you didn't get to get into the VIP section.
Now you see what you're missing.
For you. Yeah, I feel bad for you, but we back here right now in the VIP section.
Yes.
So we don't have the fireplace set up and all that. You know, I feel like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood sometimes sitting over there.
Yeah,
but it's cool, man. We in another spot of the lounge, but we still at the same spot, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Everybody know what it is. Hottest spot in the valley right now.
Hottest spot, baby. The hottest spot, man. If you ain't been here, you got to get here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you do, make sure you shout out the fellas from a Puff Minute, because this is what we had. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, because today, man, it's like, you know, again, with it being the hottest spot in town, right? There's a crew here today that's doing a full-on photo shoot, right? So they got models in the building and stuff. They got, you know, everybody set up, and they're doing the shoot all the way around. So that's the reason why we decided to come on back here, just to get ours in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're not leaving.
Gotta be in the building.
We gotta do what we do, bro.
Gotta be in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Jan was trying to bring some models on set, but I was like, nah, you know,
he gonna give me the Brittany Gray hop on. Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing, man. But nah, we having a good time, man. So it's been a good week. But you know how we do, bro. Before we get started,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Let's tell the people what we smoking.
Yeah, man. So I had to pull one of these out. So I went to the shop the other day.
Yeah.
And they had a special on my father's. And for whatever reason, man, it's just I get away from smoking these good cigars. My father's one of them families, the Garcia family, bro. They just go way back. They've been around forever.
Yeah.
You know, they just put out good products year after year.
Right.
So this morning I wanted something a little bit more mild. I was like, you know what? Usually I smoke a full flavor cigar. You smoke something with a lot of body. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it back a little bit. So I went with a Connecticut, right?
Nice.
So you get the Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper, but it's still Nicaraguan fillers, filler and binders. So I was like, okay, that still matches my flavor palette.
There you
start talking to Nicaraguans, but you can't call it a Puro because you got the Ecuadorian Connecticut on there.
Right.
But still good smoke. But like I said, it's a little bit more mild for this morning.
I love it, man. I love it, bro. You know, so I need to shout out to my man, Mr. Nick Melillo from Foundation Cigars, man. That is such a cool, genuine brother, man. I really appreciate him. So I got to run into Nick, man, up in Colorado last week and everything. And I always feel bad, man, because, you know, you had those interviews with people that you just love to get down with, you know what I'm saying? And then you get home and you get out the box and there's no audio. That's what happened. So, Nick, if you're wondering what happened to your interview, that's what happened. Also happened to my man, Brian, man. I don't get it, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, man, when you out there, you know, and you moving and, you know, trying to get stuff in real quick, sometimes there's some technical difficulties, right? So that's what happened. So I definitely want to shout my man Nick out today. I actually have one of his sticks right here from Foundation Cigars, you know what I'm saying? This is the Wise Man Maduro, which is part of the Guayanese family, you know what I'm saying? So it's a Nicaraguan, well, it's not a pure, because actually this one also has the Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper on it, you know what I'm saying? And then it's got the Nicaraguan fillers and binder and what have you, man. But this is a very, very full bodied, I would say, man. This is a very strong stick, man. You know, on that, you know, the what do you say, the mild, medium, strong. Yeah. This is a stronger profile. You know what I'm saying? And somebody, you know, this is real cool, man. I want y'all to remember this, man, because I was having this conversation when I was up in Colorado at Rocky Mountain this week with you know, master blender Ricky Rodriguez, and Ricky was like, you know, people need to think of it like food. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, if you think about, you know, fish, right, that would be mild, right? You know, then you go to chicken or something like that, that would be more of a medium type body type of, you know, flavor there or what have you. Then you go to a steak, you know what I'm saying, that would be more like the full body, you know what I'm saying, or on the strength level, so to speak. So this is definitely a porterhouse, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely a full body stick right here, man, full flavor like we were talking about last week. But yeah, so shout out to my man Nick, man. Nick, we love you out here, boy. That's what we do.
That's a good point, man.
Yeah.
You hear people using these crazy terms like
Yeah.
I saw one time somebody did a review and it was like they said the cigar was comparable to like chewing on good leather. I'm like, when the last time you chewed on good leather?
Exactly, man.
Well, how is that relatable?
You know, but again, people, you know what? The aromas in the cigar, they will bring things back to your remembrance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because smell is one of the number one triggers, man, when it comes to memory. You know, from this particular stick, man, I do get hints of chocolate and cocoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and what have you. But again, to your point, I don't know what leather tastes like.
Right.
So, yeah.
I started thinking in terms like unctuous, and you know when they say with food umami, right? And they say when umami is like when you get all the flavor bursts. You talking sweet and sours and spicy all at the same time.
Exactly.
Them the kind of things I think about when I smoke a cigar. I'm like, do I get that umami flavor in my mouth? And if I don't, then it's a boring cigar to me. I want that umami flavor. You know what I'm saying?
I love the way you broke that down on the last episode. You know what I'm saying? Because again, people don't understand when you're talking full body to full flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, what will happen, man, when you're talking about the flavor profile, it will excite certain areas of your palate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if it tastes sweet to you, it's hitting those senses that are the sweet part of your palate or the sour part or what have you. When you say full, it's hitting everything all at once.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody ever like broke that down as well as you did on the last episode, man. So I commend you for that cigar, Baker.
Like I said, you got to be a student of the game. Man.
Yeah.
And you know me, man, I nerd out about anything I get involved with. So I nerd out. So I get some new information, man. I'm like, but when you get to experience it and do it in like a tasting or something like that, I encourage everybody. When you go to one of these cigar festivals, bro, you just got back from Rocky Mountain, like they always have tasting events and different things like that. They're valuable because they really teach you how to define your palate, how to refine your palate.
Yes.
And it's just like you said, the same thing with food, wine, bourbons, all of that stuff, man. Refine that palate and get to a point where it's like people think you got to spend $100 for a bottle of wine to get a good bottle. That's not the case.
That's not the case
and the same thing with cigars. You don't have to spend $30, $40, $50 for a cigar to get a good cigar.
Exactly.
Our favorites, my favorite anyway, is a Lugione, $10 to $15.
There you go.
And I'm like, man, I love it.
Right.
And I smoke other stuff, and I'm like, it ain't on par with what I love.
Right.
So
exactly. You know, it's crazy, man. But you know, at the end of the day, like you said, everybody has to find what's right for them. The one thing I cannot understand and I struggle with is people who smoke cigars, but they like, I don't taste anything. You know what I'm saying? That part I don't get, man. It's like every cigar tastes the same to me, and I'm like, how is that even possible? You know. So again, you know, I think over a period of time, you know, you have to really train your palate, you know, to pick up certain essences, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature, man. And whatever your go-to is, you know, people never have a problem tasting a flavored cigar for whatever reason, right? Because it overpowers the sweetness senses in your, in your palate. I can't tolerate them. You know what I mean? So I need the real natural flavors from the tobacco itself. But again, we're getting into a lot of other stuff, man. So you know what I'm saying? What are we talking about today, bro? Let's talk. What we gonna conversate about today, fam?
I'm ready for football, man.
Football, bro.
I'm ready for football.
Yeah.
We got opening week this week.
Yes.
You know, first game Thursday night. We got the Buffalo Bills versus the Rams.
Yes.
I missed out on some good money on that.
Oh, really?
Because I should have took it earlier.
Okay.
But it's still good money on it.
Still good
I ain't
money.
gonna give away my pick. But
you might as well give me something, bro. I got ate up yesterday in college football, bro. Oh my God, man.
It was so much money yesterday.
I got ate up.
The SEC killed. The SEC tore up everybody except for that Utah-Florida game, which was a good game. Well, Florida's not SEC anymore, but that was a good game. But man, it was a lot of
nobody
good games.
covered, man. Texas A&M didn't cover for me.
Oh, you took some tough ones, bro.
Yeah, that one didn't cover for me.
I'm gonna give y'all one right now. Alabama first
half, all season long.
All season,
you always say that.
All season.
Yeah.
Don't differ. Don't waver on it. Just put the money down and walk away and be happy you did.
Get paid. Just get paid. Yeah. No, I definitely tried to do some things yesterday, man. None of it worked in my favor. So I think next week I'm going to just make all my picks and then do the opposite. I mean, it's coming to this now, right?
You can't do that, man. We got fantasy coming up.
Fantasy, bro. I'm ready to knock you in the hand on some fantasy.
Oh
baby.
man, we got the Tapper Nash group.
Tapper Nash
we doing our thing for fantasy.
Yes,
I'm ready to kill all of y'all.
Yes,
all of y'all.
You know, it's crazy, man. You know, I made in my other league, I made a real risky move earlier this week. You know, and I felt like I needed a real QB1. You know, so I had Dak Prescott and I had Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying, as QBs, both decent QBs, man. Don't get me wrong, but you know, I have a hard time rooting for anything Dallas. Number one, right? So I traded Dak, and in order to make the trade work, I had to throw in Stephon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? And I picked up Josh Allen, right, and Saquon Barkley. So again, you know, I might have lost a little bit for week one, to be honest with you, but I feel like in the long run, that's going to work out well for me. And then today, bro, this morning, I had put in this trade like early in the week, and I just thought dudes would just ignore me. And then on my way over here, it was accepted and whatnot, bro. So I literally picked up Breece Hall, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I'm looking for some big things from Breece Hall, because I shouldn't be telling you that, because you ain't draft yet. We ain't draft yet in the other league, man.
I don't mind Breece Hall at all, because he's going to be the starting running back for the Jets.
Exactly.
And dude put up good numbers at Iowa State.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I feel like both of your running backs is gambles. I don't know what spot you picked at in the draft, but both of them is like long shots. So
I literally had the worst pick out of all, right? Okay. And this year, you know, for those of you who haven't done your draft yet, I'm gonna put you up on a little game, right? So this year, the absolute worst position that you can have in a fantasy draft is 11.
Okay.
In the 12-man league, the worst position you can have is 11. It's scientifically proven right now. Okay. So what did I do? I did all of my mock drafts from the 11th position, just saying, hey, it can't get no worse than this, right? Then 30 minutes before the draft, I drew 11. I'm like, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was crazy, man.
11 is tough.
11 is tough. That's the worst position that you can have. I would tell y'all the best, but we got a draft coming up on Tuesday, so I ain't gonna tell. I ain't giving him no more hints.
I'm in a good spot. My other league, I'm 6.
Are you really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in a solid position to make some moves.
That's a good position to be in.
Like you said, man, it's tough, man. It's tough because like either you taking long shots, because everybody ain't gonna get an RB1 and a QB1. You gonna have to make some moves. Exactly. But when you talking about Jalen Hurts, bro, that's not a bad pick.
Oh no.
I'm telling everybody.
I'm loving that.
Jalen Hurts is up there with a QB1. I'm talking about Josh Allen's probably the QB1 to get. If you can get Josh Allen, he just covers so many point areas between rushing touchdowns, throwing touchdowns.
That's the thing, bro.
He covers so many areas. Like that wasn't a bad move, because I don't think Stephon
inside the 5 yards he running it.
But Stephon's gonna get a lot of receptions. I got a fear he's not gonna get a lot of touchdowns.
Okay.
They got another young cat on their team. I think it's Gabriel Davis.
Yeah.
Dude that's the deep ball threat. I think he's gonna get a lot of touches. So I don't think you made a wrong move in that decision. So I commend you, bro. I'm gonna give you that one.
Hey, bro, time will tell. You know what I'm saying? Time will tell. But I'm definitely looking forward to this Tapper Nash league, man. You know what I'm saying? And the league is so hot, y'all, because the way that we're doing it is, you know, it was like what, $100 buy-in, I think, for 12 people. So when you first, second, and third, you know, it comes back to the lounge credits and stuff like that. So, you know, for first place, man, you get like $700 lounge credit. You can put that towards, you know, drinks, towards cigars, towards your locker fees, whatever the case may be. Second place was it 3? It was 300, and then fourth place you get your money back. So I mean, third place you get your money back. Third place you get your money back. So yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting. You know, we're gonna have a lot of fun out here. I'm looking forward to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to see what these Giants do this year, man. Quiet as kept. I know everybody like to hate on my Giants. Truth be told, bro, Giants got the easiest schedule out of all NFL teams this year.
They got an easy schedule, bro. But what I don't like is when I see teams trading away good players before the season starts. Y'all got rid of Darius Slayton. You didn't sign Saquon to the long-term contract. You didn't sign Daniel Jones.
By design, bro.
You didn't sign Daniel Jones to
by design, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying, them don't look like this is the team we ready to ride.
This year, bro, you gotta eat what you kill. You know what I'm saying? This year, that's the mentality. So if y'all want it, earn it. Go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna get you your money. You know what I'm saying? But again, Daniel Jones and even Saquon to an extent, bro, over the last few years, they haven't been hungry.
Yeah.
Right? So this year they're like, yo, you know what? Let's get these cats hungry again, make them earn it. You know?
You got to put Saquon on a different training program, bro.
Yeah.
I know everybody was talking about how big his legs are. The
Yeah.
dude is big as hell. He runs hard, but the dude is injury prone. That got to be something with his training. So you got to reevaluate your training so that you don't get them type of injuries. Because there's a lot of running backs that have long careers. Look at Frank Gore. Frank Gore, that dude ran, what was he, 15, 16 years in the league?
Exactly.
And dude stayed healthy most of that time.
Exactly.
I can't remember too many seasons he missed.
That's right.
So I'm like, a lot of people got to start retooling their training program so he can stay on the field because he going to get 20, 25 touches.
Right.
He has to.
Exactly.
They got to run through him.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, if that's the case, bro, stay healthy, man.
Yeah.
I hate to see wasted talent, bro.
I do too.
And that's one of them things where I feel like he could get into that pool of just that talent that just didn't ever come to fruition, man.
Right, yeah. I want to see this year, man. Like I said, I'm hoping, you know, the new coaching staff, man, the new offensive coordinator, the whole nine, bro, that, you know, this be something a little different this year from the Giants. I'm not going to be like a typical Dallas fan and be like, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to do that nonsense. Y'all need to.
I'm going to say it right now on the show. The most delusional fans. Like, bro, they ain't won a Super Bowl in 20 plus years.
Right.
They won one yesterday.
Yo, what up, Dave Mack, man? I wasn't even looking over here to see who was on, man. I see a few people on the live, man. Shout out to everybody who likes to join us live, man. And while we doing what we do before we put it in the can and everything, man. But yeah, that's crazy stuff, bro, right there. So Dave Mack is in my other league, man. So y'all probably gave away some secrets today. I should have.
He got all of Atlanta, right?
Right.
All Atlanta. he got Ritter.
He a homer, bro. He a homer. If they from Atlanta, he got him on the squad, man. Let me check.
Jameis has another good year, they're gonna be a good team.
I think Jameis is gonna have a good year.
So, bro.
Yeah, I got
think
hope
people
for
just hating on wings in Tampa, man.
I agree.
And then remember that first 6 games he played, he looked good. And I was like, now you got some weapons. You got Olave. You got they got a young receiver, Callaway, gonna come into his own. Then you get Justin Thomas back. I'm like, bro, you got weapons now, and you got Kamara. Like, bro, that's another RB1.
Yeah, I'm worried about Kamara though, bro, because again, I was like,
well, he got to miss a couple games.
Yeah,
he out here in Vegas acting a fool.
Acting a fool, man. Y'all come to Vegas and don't know how to act, bro. I don't understand what it is, man.
Oh, no, you remember back in the day, Pac-Man Jones?
Exactly.
Got to the fight at the strip club. These dudes come to Vegas.
Come to Vegas and lose their mind.
But I can't talk, bro, from the Raiders, right? So we talking the Raiders, right? So these cats, out of our first round picks that we got from the Khalil Mack trade, and then plus we had a couple just because we was sorry for a while.
Right. Yeah.
But then all of them first round picks and the second round pick gone, gone. Arnett, only one we got left is Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
And he another running back. It's like, man, when the dude runs well, he run well. Yeah. But he played half of the season last season hobbled. I'm like, bro, all them first round picks gone.
None. I'm telling you, bro. Like, there's a certain I don't know. It felt like there was a curse on Raiders for a minute there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially last season, bro. Like everything that you can figure out. You know what I'm saying? But again, they clean house. You know what I'm saying?
Got rid of the coaching staff.
Got rid of the coaching staff and everything, man. So it's a new era. So I'm gonna be kind of rooting for the Raiders. A little bit, man, but not as much as I root for my Giants. I'm just saying.
You got to root for them a little bit, man. It's good for the city.
Exactly.
Like, it brought a lot of culture to the city by getting a football team.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the wave to get us to other teams, right?
Yeah.
We missing basketball and baseball right now.
So I heard through the grapevine yesterday that the new casino they built in Dream, right, is supposed to be the arena for the new NBA expansion squad.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor. They're trying to build like a 25,000 seat.
It's going to be built around the arena.
Okay.
So the hotel itself is constructed around the arena, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So that just means they setting it up for big events, right?
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, if we didn't have enough in Vegas already,
right.
I mean, MGM was like the big spot for a long time. That's kind of, it's too small now, just too small. T-Mobile's not big enough.
Right.
So now we got the Raiders saying, but we're going to have multiple venues, right?
Yeah.
In case there's football games or whatever.
Exactly.
I think we get the Pac-12 tournament this year at the Raiders Stadium. That's going to take up a lot of schedule.
Yeah.
But then, then we got playoffs here. We got, what do you call it? The pro game we get here in Vegas. It used to be in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, the pro, that's it.
Shout
I know it is. Y'all know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But
that used to be in Hawaii. It's gonna be here in Vegas again.
So Vegas is literally becoming like the sports mecca. You know, which for years nobody thought that could be the case because they felt like you couldn't have a team in a city that had legalized gambling. But gambling is legal everywhere now. You know, between the online betting and all of that type of stuff, man. So it is what it is. But it's exciting, man, to be here and to see everything that's happening, right? That's going up and stuff like that, man. And I know you plugged in, man. You know, Mr. Chamber of Commerce and doing everything that you're doing, man. So I know you stay plugged into.
We got so much good stuff going on, man. But like I said, what I appreciate is the culture that it's bringing, and it's bringing a lot of optimism to the city, right? We were so dependent on a couple of industries, right? It was construction, hospitality. That was pretty much it. We don't have manufacturing. We don't have a lot of different industries across the, you know, our valley right now. So that coming in, it brings a lot of opportunities for people to do business with the Raiders, really revitalize the community. And, you know, like, everybody ain't gonna move to the south side. So it's like, everybody thinks because the stadium's over there, the south side's gonna build up. But people are moving all over the valley. It's crazy, man. We've turned into Cali now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, like, literally. You know, it's cats. You know, Cali is moving in right now, but the Raiders brought half of Cali with them when they came to town, bro.
If we get the A's, man, I think Oakland gonna start a rock.
Wow. Yeah.
That's the team they talking about us getting for baseball, and then we may get an expansion NBA team. I hope we get an expansion team.
I hope so. I like to start from scratch, man. I can get behind that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that'd
Look
be
what
cool.
it did for hockey. Shit, we got an expansion team, went to the playoffs,
the first
went
year,
to the championship.
2 years.
Yeah, we went to the playoffs 2 years in a row, went to the championship the first year.
Exactly.
So I was like, that was a beautiful thing,
That was a good thing, bro. And I don't know, have you been to the minor league park yet? The Aviators?
Yeah,
you been over there? Man, that park is incredible.
You got a pool in the outfield. You can swim.
Exactly.
People bring their dogs in the outfield. I mean, it's a lot of. It's incredible, bro. It feels like a neighborhood thing, right? It don't feel like it's untouchable. People can't relate to it. It made baseball very relatable.
It does, man. It took it back to, you know, like you said, man, like that weekend family type of deal, man, when you go hang out and just have a good day in the park, bro. So it actually was voted, I think, like the top minor league park in the country.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's pretty hot, bro. So, I mean, there's so much to do in Vegas, man. I have one of my boys, man, that, you know, I hadn't seen in like, man, close to 30 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And he hit me up out the blue. He's like, Mick, you know, crazy, man. Me and this dude used to run up and down the East Coast together and stuff. But he lives in Wisconsin now, of all places, right? I don't know what you do when you live in Wisconsin, but that's where he's at. But he's like, hey, I'm going to come to Vegas this weekend, man. He's like, me and wifey, we normally go to the beach when we take a vacation, but I'm going to come out there and hang out. So I'm like, bro, come on through. Then he hit me up yesterday. He's like, yeah, bro, we on our way to Cancun. You know what I'm saying? Because they felt like there's nothing to do in Vegas. They don't gamble, you know what I'm saying? There's no beaches, you know, that type of deal. I'm like, yo, we do the pool thing, though. But there's a lot going on in Vegas, y'all, man.
That's a good thing about Vegas now. I think we're getting to the point we understand that people care more about experiences than they do about coming here and gambling.
Exactly.
Gambling revenue has been declining. So they've had to change the way they look at building casinos. Look at Resorts World. Resorts World is like a theme park, bro. Like with the food truck concept and the food court. I mean, all the different restaurants, 8 cigar lounges in there. Like, they were really thoughtful about how they built that casino, considering that people just don't gamble and game like they used to.
Exactly. So and bringing it back to cigars, right? That's where the Big Smoke is going to be this year. At Resorts World. You know, so again, bro, I'm looking forward to that as well.
A cigar-friendly casino, because, you know, we was at another spot, and it wasn't very cigar-friendly. I was like, they kept us in the back of the casino. It was like you couldn't walk out of there with a cigar. And it was all these different things. Like, that's not cigar-friendly. I was like, if you're going to have a cigar-friendly, make it cigar-friendly.
And then they shove us all out to the patio, man, after we can't get a seat. That mess was crazy, bro. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Also, I know this is kind of early, but Big Smoke Weekend, we are bringing back Smoke on the Lake.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do that event again, man. That was a really big, hot event last year. Looking forward to doing that again this year. Shout out to all my people up in North Jersey, man. Listen, your boy Cigar Maker's coming to North Jersey, baby. We're about to do a charity event out there the weekend that I go out there for the Giants and Dallas game. So that's going to be hot, man. I'm looking forward to that. You know, so I think it's that Sunday, which is like the 25th or something like that, man. But it's gonna be in Paterson, New Jersey, man.
Yeah.
I want to say the location right now, but I'm not going to say it because it's still on the flyer. It says to be announced, but I got a little inkling of where it's going to be at, so it's gonna be real hot, man. So looking forward to that, man. I want to see all my Jersey folk in the building, man. You know, so it's gonna be a good one.
It's been a while since you've been home.
It's been a minute, man, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But every now and then, I was like, I had wifey laughing, right? So I'm like, yo, babe, I gotta get back in my Jersey steez, man. So I'm gonna go get me some Timbs. You know what I'm saying? My wife said, you gonna be looking like old boy, man. What's our boy name? From the 100, Antonio. Remember when he was in "I'm Gonna Get You Sucker"? In that scene when he got out, when he came out of jail, and he had the platform shoes with the goldfish in it. She said, "Yeah, you gonna be looking like a throwback."
I'm like, do they still rock Tim's in New York?
You know what I'm saying? We always rocking Timbs, bro. That ain't never gonna leave. That ain't never gonna leave, man. I was cracking up, bro. Yeah, you gonna look like a throwback.
You some baggy pants.
You know what I'm saying? Throw me on a Lee jacket, baby. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Give me a Kango hat. Like, come on, yo. You know?
He ain't know how to act when you get back.
Hey, bro, I'm looking forward to it, bro. For real. Real talk. Real talk. You know? But, bro, I don't know. How long we been rolling, fam?
Man, it's been a minute. We good now.
We
bro.
good?
Yeah.
Listen, man. Again, bro, it's always like a pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying? We get to sit down and just chop it up, bro, and just talk anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the conversation. There is a shout out that I do want to give, man, if I may. Y'all know, or you should know, renowned artist PQ Brown, right? That's my man. That's my brother. I love him. I had the fortune of being on one of his first podcasts. You know, so he interviewed me. It was crazy being in the opposite seat. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm the one being interviewed, and I was actually being interviewed by his daughter Patricia while he was drawing me at the same time. So the whole concept is called PQ Draws the Crowd. Y'all need to look for this one, right? PQ Draws the Crowd, and he's interviewing people and he's drawing them at the same time. And within that, 20-30 minute period, he presents you with the drawing, man. And what he did for me was absolutely amazing, man. I can't wait to share with you guys. I can't wait till till they finalize it and they publish it, man, so I can share it with our audience. But it was absolutely remarkable, and his daughter is a hell of an interviewer, bro.
Okay.
Like, she had a brother in the hot seat, man. She was trying to pull Oprah tears out of a brother, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it was a lot of fun, man. It was real. So yeah.
Shout out to PQ, man. He wrote a book too, right?
Yeah, man. Well, he illustrated.
Okay,
he illustrated the children's book. You know what I'm saying? But that cat, man. And again, not to just go on and on, but I spoke with him a little bit this morning. This dude he has talent pouring out of every pore of his skin, but it's ridiculous, man. So he shared something with me that he wrote right while I was riding down here today, man, and it was a writing piece that in a project that he's doing with the Watts. What do you call, man? It's like this poetry society down there and what have you, bro. But I literally, bro, was driving down here tearing up, man, because it was so powerful.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was the subject matter was mental illness, in our community and what have you, bro. And it was so powerful, man. So I really appreciate people, man, who have a talent of expression. You know what I'm saying? And being able to, to really share their thoughts, man, and evoke some type of emotional response from the receivers. You know what I mean? So yeah, that cat is incredible, man.
We gotta protect people like that in our community.
For real.
We don't have enough of that coming out, like you said, that thought of expression and thoughtfulness, and we don't have enough of that in our community. We don't. I won't say that. I'll put it this way. We don't celebrate it enough.
We don't appreciate it and celebrate it enough. It's there.
I don't say it's not there.
Yeah,
it is there.
It's there.
It is there.
You know what I'm saying?
And we see it all the time in little microcosms, right?
Exactly.
Little opportunities here and there, but we don't celebrate it enough.
Right.
I was thinking about Steven, my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He opened his new office. He had an artist do a mural on the side of the building.
Did he really?
And had him come in and do paintings and things like that.
Yeah.
It's like we don't celebrate that stuff.
Exactly.
And we need to do more of that.
I agree.
Because artists artistry is an expression we need to keep in our community.
We gotta have it,
and people
bro.
are getting away from it because everybody always thinks about, I don't make enough money.
Right,
I don't make money from this. I don't make money from that. Everybody wants the celebrity jobs. I'm like, that stuff is expression that we need to continue to have.
Gotta have it, bro.
Have to have
you know, and they, you know, they pulling it from the, you know, from the education programs, and you know, all of that type of stuff this year, man. So people who really want to be artistic, man, whether it's music, whether it's, you know, whether it's actually like art, like drawing and painting and things of that nature, whether it's poetry, spoken word, or just written word, whatever the case may be, bro. There's not a lot of areas for development, you know, in those areas anymore, man. So we definitely need to encourage our people, bro, to say, listen, man, this is a huge part of our culture. This is a huge part of what we bring, you know, to the world, right? Like the world celebrates, you know, the expressions that we bring, man. I was crazy, man. I don't even know why I'm going on this tangent, but I literally watched Elvis on HBO, right? And I had a greater appreciation for him as the artist that he was because of watching that, you know. And I know that was somebody else's portrayal on all of that. But prior to that, I literally just thought of the dude as somebody who misappropriated our culture, bro. Who just took advantage of it and misappropriated it, and they called him a king, right? Then I found out that, dang, bro, the Colonel was ripping him off like Don King was hitting Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, but it was crazy, man. So, yeah.
He went through it, man. He made as much money. My family from Memphis, so we know about, you know, the house in Memphis and all that stuff. It's like, you know, he got ripped off, man. He got
big
ripped
time,
off.
bro.
That dude should have been a,
you know what I'm saying?
20, 30 millionaire, bro. He never made that kind of money.
You know, and he was literally, he was like a working slave, bro. It was crazy, bro. And then they hopped him up on drugs to keep him pacified. So, you know, while I'm watching it, I'm sitting there like, yo, he literally, you know, had that experience, and he was vilified because, you know, as far as, you know, the rest of America was concerned, right, he was promoting what they call race music back then, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he popularized, you know, but that's what he grew up with, you know what I'm saying? So again, it's crazy, man, but you know,
we need more of them expressions, man.
For sure.
I like the way we ended. I think we should end it right there, man.
We're gonna end it there.
Good note.
I love it, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We always got a jewel for you somewhere in there, man. There's a takeaway. There's always a takeaway. You feel me? Hey, bro, let's give him the rundown. Let's get up out of here. Enjoy our cigars. Enjoy our beverages. You know what I'm saying? And just chill for a little bit.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing what you're doing on Instagram. This has been good love, man, on the lives. Man, people are jumping on. They're expecting us to jump on. I really appreciate that. Let's keep doing that, man, and take that love over to YouTube. Like we keep telling y'all, that's where the warehouse, everything is at. We got all the episodes. Mick got a lot of content he put up from last week. He was at Rocky Mountain. You know, like I said, we got the Big Smoke coming up. We're going to be out there. So please, please, please stay in touch with us. Continue to watch that content as well. Like, subscribe, click the bell link so you get the notification when we post up something new. Like we talk about every week, we're going to put something in the can and put it up there for y'all, man, to keep appreciating. We appreciate the love. Thank y'all, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Hey, shout out one more time to Tapping Ass, man, for allowing us to come out here and do what we do. Last night was incredible. You know, they had the artists out here, the Brothers Ali, man. I don't know, like, if y'all haven't had a chance, man, to sit down with these cats, man, and really appreciate, again, the artistry, right? The musicology, man, that these cats bring to the table, man. It was just a wonderful, wonderful event last night. Shout out to my man, Derek Octavius Mason, man. Happy birthday to you, bro. We celebrated you last night, man. We celebrated. Hey, matter of fact, it's Virgo season. All my Virgos stand up.
Burn,
you know what I'm saying?
What up, Burn, man?
Burn, Train Smoke. Yes, sir, man. Happy birthday to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I think next week about this time we might be celebrating another birthday in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I can't stand y'all. I gotta get out of here.
Virgos, stand up. This is how we do, man. Listen, y'all. We got nothing but love for you, man. That's our time. We appreciate yours. Make sure you join us back next week for another live, you know, Cigars and Conversation.
No, not here next week, bro.
Oh, that's right. You out of town. You
I'm on the boat.
You on the boat, man. That's right, man. Happy anniversary to you and wifey, man. And y'all getting out of the country, man. Change the weather a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
More
so
tropical, man.
I love it, man. So that's what it is, y'all. I don't know, man. I might throw something up for y'all.
Do a special guest appearance, man.
Bring a special guest on.
Yeah.
I think we can do something like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And, you know, and shout out to everybody, man, that I got to spend time with up in Rocky Mountain, man. So again, I can't go through all the names, man. Y'all know I got nothing but love for you. Looking forward to the next event. And that's what it is, fam.
Yeah, peace, man.
Yeah, peace, man. It's another Cigars and Conversation. I'm your man, Cigar Mix.
Cigar Baker.
And we out of here, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.